All right, so are you ready to dive into some baseball?
Always ready for some baseball talk.
Okay, cool. Me too. So today we're taking a look at a prospect you might not know, but probably should. His name is Carson Benge.
I think anybody who is into prospects should already have Benge on their radar.
Yeah, true, but maybe not everybody knows the name just yet.
Right, well, today's their lucky day then.
Exactly.
This kid is the real deal. We've got some scouting reports and articles here, and they're all basically saying the same thing. Benge is a serious talent.
We're going to get into all of it today, and by the end, you'll be able to impress all your friends with all this Benge knowledge.
Yeah, so let's kick things off. I think the best place to start is with his college career.
All right, so Ben's played at Oklahoma State, right?
Yeah, he spent 3 years there, and he was absolutely dominant.
Okay, so what kind of numbers are we talking about here? Give me the rundown.
So he finished with a .339 batting average, 25 homers, 41 doubles, and 107 RBI in just 120 games.
Wow, those are some serious stats.
Exactly. And, those aren't just good stats. Those are attention-grabbing stats.
Absolutely. And what's really exciting is that he's carrying that momentum into the minors.
Yeah, he's currently playing with Single A St. Lucie.
Right. And for those who don't know, that's like the first step up from college ball.
Yeah, it's a few steps below the majors, but
Yeah.
still, it's a higher level of competition.
For sure. So how's he doing there?
Well, it's still early. He's only played 15 games so far.
Okay, small sample size.
Right. But in those 15 games, he's hit .273, a couple homers, 3 doubles, and in .857 OPS.
OPS for those who don't know.
OPS stands for on-base plus slugging.
And that essentially means
Basically, it tells you how much offensive punch a player packs. And that .857 OPS is definitely turning heads, especially, considering how few games he's played at this level.
right, so that kind of begs the question, what exactly is driving that OPS? Is it raw power, or is it plate discipline, or a little bit of both?
It's probably a bit of both. From what I've read, scouts are really raving about his ability to make contact and drive the ball to all fields.
Wow. So is he the kind of player who can hit for both average and power?
I mean, it's definitely looking that way. Some scouts have even compared his swing to a young, insert name of famous player with similar swing style.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and that's high praise. But he's not just swinging for the fences, he also shows a good eye at the plate.
So he's drawing walks, working counts.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that combination of power and patience that really makes him so dangerous.
I see, I see. So we've got a guy who dominated in college, is already making waves in single A, and is drawing comparisons to some of the best in the game.
You got it.
So with a trajectory like that, I have to ask,
Hmm.
when are we going to see him in the big leagues?
Well, Baseball Prospectus,
Which is a,
respected source for baseball prospect rankings and projections.
of course.
They currently have Benge ranked as the 71 overall prospect heading into 2025, and their projections have his MLB debut slated for 2027.
2027, huh? But that's just a projection, right?
Oh, yeah. Those things can always change.
Especially with a player like Benge, who just seems to be exceeding expectations every step of the way.
Exactly. And, it's not just Baseball Prospectus that's high on him. He's also on the cusp of cracking MLB Pipeline's top 100 prospects list.
So for anyone who might not be familiar, MLB Pipeline is.
Another highly regarded ranking system.
Okay,
And making that list, that puts you in pretty elite company.
so for Benge to be on the verge of that, that's pretty significant.
Oh, for sure. It would be a huge boost for his profile. And it would really solidify his place as one of the most exciting prospects in the game.
So we've talked about his hitting, we've talked about his potential, but we haven't really touched on his defense.
Right.
What have you heard about his defensive skills?
Well, scouts say that he's a plus defender with a strong arm and good range in the outfield.
So not just a one-dimensional player.
No, not at all. Some scouts even project him as a potential Gold Glove winner down the line.
Wow, a Gold Glover.
That defensive versatility combined with his offensive firepower, that makes him a truly special talent.
So to wrap things up here, it sounds like we've got all the ingredients for a potential star in the making. I mean, we've got the stats, we've got the scouting reports, we've got the rankings. All signs point to a very bright future for Carson Benge.
Yeah, it's hard not to be excited about his potential.
But here's the big question for you. What do you think his ceiling is? Is he a future all-star? An MVP candidate?
That's the beauty of it, right? We get to watch and see how it unfolds. Does he continue on this upward trajectory and become a household name? Or does he face adversity and have to overcome it?
It's all part of the journey.
And that's what makes following prospects so exciting. You never know exactly what's going to happen, but you can't help but get caught up in the possibilities.
So what do you think Benge's ceiling is? Let us know. And join us next time as we take another deep dive into the world of baseball.
See ya!